Samuel, where are we and what are we doing?
Left Foot Boxing Club, based in Shadwell. Just finished boxing session.
What is a boxing session?
It's where you work on yourself, learn things about yourself, and dedicate yourself to boxing.
So at a session like that, when you say learning about yourself, it's not just about technique, it's not just about learning the ABC of boxing, it's about what's inside also.
Yeah. I think there's times it gets hard and you just have to this is where you find out who you are really. Like the times it gets tough, times you can't breathe, you just want to give up, you get hurt, then you just see what you're about and if you're going to carry on or not. And even the time things ain't going well, things might be going well, it's just the kind of character that you are. Well, that's for me, that's what I've learned from boxing anyway.
So are you kind of aiming to push yourself further than you think you can go? Is the aim to just go further?
At this point now, I think it's more just to keep myself grounded, because I know how I used to be like. I've kind of accepted now that I'm probably not going to be like a professional or like an elite boxer. So I just want to see how far I can go, take as many experiences as I can get, and just keep myself on a straight and narrow, keep my emotions in check, and yeah, that's mainly what I'm trying to get out of it at this point.
When you talk about the straight and narrow and keeping your emotions in check, are you trying to train yourself out of a certain way of being that you might naturally go into?
I think it's more like staying away from what I used to be like. So I think growing up, I'll be a certain way because of things I've been through, and I found boxing gave me discipline, gave me a thing to dedicate myself to. And now it's more about just staying like that and staying grounded and not swaying back into them bad habits and just negativity. That's just not going to benefit me in life. And I think boxing as well. It's definitely what's made me like that.
How did you come to boxing as a way forward and away from where you were? Did you try different things? Did you try different sports? Did you try different ways of living your life?
So my whole life I've done sports, my entire life. I've done rugby, football, used to go to the gym, I've done basketball, badminton, everything. And I always liked boxing and I did it on and off. And then I moved away from my mum's house and came to my dad's because I was just getting in trouble. So my dad was like, well, what do you want to do? You're here now. I wasn't meant to be there for 6 weeks and now I'm here still. So he said, what do you want to do? And I just said, I want to go to a boxing gym. So, because I'm from Tottenham. I used to live in Tottenham before I moved to my mum's and then I came back. So there's a youth club, Bruce Grove Youth Club, and he just took me there. Because there's loads of different activities there. And it was my son wants to do boxing. And the guy said, okay, here's a boxing gym, go there. And I went there, and I kid, that first day, I didn't look back. That first
So that was a big impact, that first day?
Yeah, that first day. Because I was struggling, and I always thought, I was a bit arrogant, thought I was invincible and stuff like that. So it kind of humbled me.
That's interesting. It's interesting, the whole thing about... Now I kind of starting to get what you're saying about learning about yourself through the boxing, through the training, through the sport. So at the time, did you think could you take a step back and realise that you were arrogant and going beyond what you were capable of? Or is it only with hindsight that you're judging yourself, if you see what I mean?
Yeah, definitely hindsight, because even now I still think probably a bit of an ego still, but it's at the time I was doing it and I liked that it was hard. I think that's what I needed. I liked that it was hard and I just kept going, and even now I still have an ego about it. I'm still arrogant, I still think I'm better than people in terms of boxing.
Don't you have to have that though in boxing?
I think we do.
Don't you have to have a kind of a feeling that you can beat the other person? Because otherwise why step in the ring?
I think you do, definitely, because there's times it's the times you get, or someone lands on you, for instance, and it's like
When you
have
say
to-
lands on you, to what,
yeah,
lands a punch.
yeah. It'll be a nice punch because the ones that you acknowledge are the ones that usually hurt. So you gotta have the ego to be like, okay, like let's have it then.
Yeah,
But, like so. I think I still have that kind of arrogance in that sense.
But that's the arrogance of youth. You're young.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think we're all like that when we're young. We're invincible, like you said.
Yeah, it's true.
The ego, though, and the technique, and how it all mixes together, and the fitness, and all of it together. Are you still trying to learn the right mixture for what works for you in boxing? I mean, you said earlier, I know I'm not going to be professional. Was that what you were aiming for? You thought, this could be my future?
Yeah, I think as a kid I've always been like a dreamer. Like I remember I took GCSE French because I thought I was going to be a professional footballer, and I thought I'd have to talk to my teammates in French.
I love that. What a great idea. That's so good.
Yeah, I've always been like a dreamer.
That's really practical.
Yeah, so that's why I took that.
That makes sense.
So yeah, when I first started boxing, I thought, like, I'm gonna be the best ever, like. And I think just as life goes on, you realise as you grow, like, it's not gonna happen. That's fine. Like, I've accepted it, and I just do it as something, as an experience, just to get as much experience out of it as I can, and just.
The whole thing about realising you're not going to go where you thought you were going to go, is that a bad thing? Well, I mean, was that a bad thing when the creeping realisation is like, actually, or do you take it as a positive and you're like, this is a learning process?
Like some days I will think about it, like, oh man, that's what really, if I could pick a dream, that's what it would be. But I think also learning other things about myself and other passions that I have, I can just kind of work towards that instead. So I think as long as there's some kind of other passion that you have, like, you're always going to be striving for something. So I'm kind of, like, sometimes it hurts, but I never got to that level for it to hurt like it would hurt someone that was at that level.
So maybe what you're talking about is when you get to the cusp of greatness, you're almost there and you fall at the last fence, but you turned away a couple of fences before.
It's not even like I turned away, like, sometimes, like, I'm good at boxing, I know I'm good, but some people are just different, whether they started earlier than me or they're just better, like, and that's fine, and I think I've accepted that. Like, it doesn't mean I'm not going to train hard or try and beat people that I'm fighting, because I'm always going to do that, but yeah, I can just accept it now for my age, like, it's just not gonna be.
Your name's up on a whiteboard beside us. 80 kg, King of the Ring, 2025. So you're good.
Yeah.
How did you get your name on the board?
Well, my name was on the board before I won that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's just to let you know that we're competing, but my picture's on the wall.
Yeah.
I didn't do it by myself, definitely not by myself. I think having a target to go for, because I knew about this competition like a year before it happened, so when I saw the other lot doing it, I was like, well, next year I want to do that. So it was always in the back of my mind, and then I just went for it, like, just training, diet, coming to train, like, because I work, like, I'll come from work straight to boxing, and you just have to, even the times you don't want to do, you just do it, and as long as you're not leaving any stone unturned, you can get in the ring with full confidence and know you tried your absolute best, and whatever happens is going to happen.
Oh, that's quite a good attitude. So, I mean, it sounds like that's a mindset where I've done everything I can, I've given it my best. And then when you step out of the ring, either winning or losing, are you supposed to feel the same sense of accomplishment? Or, I mean, you've won and you've lost.
Yeah.
Tell me about the difference between those two.
For me, when I've lost, there's been times I've lost and it's like, it's really hurt. I can think of a time I lost that I really got bashed up. And that hurt, man. You look at yourself and you're like, it's not for me. And you just, I don't know, it's just your ego gets crushed because like, another man's just punched you up in front of however many people. So them ones are the hardest. And then I've lost where I've just been completely outskilled, and it hurts, but it doesn't hurt like getting beat or not. And then like the winning feeling, for me, I actually found it difficult, and I still do, to be honest, because I feel like because I won, I'm gonna get complacent. And I think like when you have that hunger to win, and then when you do win, the hunger it's not there as much. Like I feel like I'm gonna get complacent, so I just try not to be like that.
That's interesting. So it's almost like the winning is harder to deal with than the losing.
I think for me, because I lost for so long, like all I knew was losing at the start, and then I started.
Oh really? So it was a long road. You
man.
didn't come in with a natural talent that immediately put you there in the winning spot.
Nah, I lost like my first 6 fights. I think I lost 4 of them. Yeah, my first 6, and then as soon as I came to this gym, then I won like 4 out of 5. So
oh wow! So the gym makes a difference.
Definitely, I think the coach should make a difference. So I've been dealing with the winning is because it's like you don't know if you're doing enough. I don't know. It's a difficult one. It's difficult.
That's interesting.
It is difficult.
It's interesting. It was also interesting what you said earlier about doing it in front of other people, losing in front of other people, being beaten up. The audience amplifies the problem. If they weren't there, it wouldn't be so. But the fact that it's witnessed by others is another hit to the ego.
Yeah, because I had that fight. I had a professional boxer. I got home. I got home. Obviously, I'm bashed up. I'm upset, and I go on Snapchat, and I got a professional boxer who's in the crowd videoing my fight, and I can see me and this guy just going for it, and he's like, how these two are standing, I don't know. And I was just there like, even, so that audience has seen it, and then his Snapchat audience has seen it. I was like, oh man.
Well, that's a compliment what you said, isn't it? It's kind of like they're both giving it their all.
Yeah, it's a compliment, but if I had won that, I'd probably repost it, like, you know what I mean? So
You talked about coming in from work. What's the work you're coming in from today?
So I'm a bricklayer at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's physical work.
Yeah, it is.
So it's not like you're coming in fresh.
No.
You're coming in tired.
I never feel fresh. Never feel fresh.
Where have you been working? Today's been cold.
Yeah.
Where have you been working?
Southall.
Right.
So.
Over west.
Yeah, that's.
Good day? Bad day?
I don't like the job at all.
Oh, just full stop.
Yeah, at all. At all.
How did you get into it? Why are you a bricklayer?
So, I'm planning on getting out. That's 100%. But I got into it because I was the year that, for COVID, like we didn't do our GCSEs.
Okay.
So I was that year.
Okay.
So, like we didn't really. Now that I think about it, we didn't really have any like discussion of what's gonna happen after school. It's just like, all right, you lock down 2 weeks, receiving 2 weeks. Oh, actually, no, you're not coming back. Like, never saw them again.
So there was no ending to school for you?
Nothing. Just one day you're in, next day you never went back.
Oh my goodness.
So.
Oh my goodness. And it's an unknown because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. And then it's like, oh, school's officially ended.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Not having an end point kind of makes a difference.
So then because obviously in that period I was transitioning from living where I was with my mum to my dad.
Yeah.
So I moved away from all my friends, like moved to London, and then I found out, hold on, you're meant to start something in a month, you ain't done anything. So I thought I was gonna go back. So one of my friends
back to school?
No, back to where my mum was living.
Oh right.
So one of
she's out of town.
She lives in Gloucestershire.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's not London.
Not at all. So, one of my best friend at the time, he was doing bricklaying. So I thought I'll just go to college with him, no problem. So I signed up for it. Then I found out I'm moving. So then I just signed up for it here. And then the funny thing is.
So it was kind of like it was the easier thing to go into because your mate was doing it and you could just step into it.
Yeah. And then it turned out like a week later he dropped out, and then I've gone and just the type of person I am, if I start something I'll finish it. So I did 2 years in college, did a whole apprenticeship, and 5 years later I'm still there trying to get out. Like,
But you've done the training. You're a trained up bricklayer. What's your mate doing, by the way, now?
I think he's a landscaper now.
Okay. So you've been in it for 5 years. It pays well?
It does pay well. Like, but I'm an improver at the moment, so I don't get what like say you got 5 years experience, they'll get more than me.
You're an improver.
Improver.
What does that mean?
So it's like you get your apprenticeship and then you do a year or two as an improver.
Yeah.
And then after that, unless you change your company,
Yeah.
then you can earn the full money.
Right. Are you working for a big company?
I work for Landmark.
What are they? Are they like a large building company?
Yeah, they're a big brickwork firm.
Right, got you. So you want to get out. How easy is it for you to work out what to do next while you're also working? Because that's sometimes a problem when you change jobs. You're knackered from your job and you haven't got the headspace to work out what next. It's not going to be boxing because you've worked out for yourself that this is not the future for you in terms of like going to the top.
Financially, yeah.
How many options have you got?
I'm quite limited, but
Why do you feel that?
because I didn't get any A levels because I went to college. So the kind of field that I'd want to work in, because I'm quite interested in like mental health and psychology and things like that. So I'm gonna have to go to university. So for the meantime, because I am so desperate to get out of that job, I'm gonna have to find like a entry level kind of job, and then I'm planning on like an access course, so I don't have to do a foundation yet. So then I can work, gain some experience in a different field. In a year's time, apply for normal university, and then go from there.
So you want to step into the mental health world in a paid but untrained job to start with, and that's going to kind of start you going in the right direction.
I probably won't be a mental health field, because for that kind of field to be untrained is going to be quite unlikely to have a job. So I'm working on getting in as a residential support worker. So it's still going to be like, I guess it's still kind of mental health, because you're going to be working with like vulnerable kids and kids who have experienced trauma. So I guess I will learn a lot from that, but it's not going to be solely mental health, like illnesses and things like that.
Now, what is your what's your draw to that as a type of work? Could we just move? Do you mind if we just move over to those chairs, just so that I'm trying to think of a way to just make the music a bit less. What made you think of going over that way?
Because, like, I remember a couple of years ago, I was having my own kind of, I was depressed and anxiety. So I did a CBT program, and then because I'm quite stubborn, like the way like someone would talk to me, I've got an answer back for everything. And then when I did the CBT program, the woman that was doing it with me, like any answering back, she'd have an answer back for that.
Oh right, so she was quicker than you.
She
had more answers than you.
she had more answers than me, and just helped me find ways to like cope. And that's what sparked my interest in it.
So that was a positive.
Yeah.
So the fact that she was so quick back at you was a positivity for you.
It wasn't always quick, but like maybe she'll tell me something, I'd go away and try it, come back next week, and then I'm like, okay, nah, this works. And then we talk about it, and then, okay, no, what she's saying is working. So, and then just the way it changed my life, like how she helped me, I just want to help people like that.
Interesting. Now, CBT is cognitive behavioural therapy.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I kind of know what the letters stand for.
Yeah.
Why were you doing CBT? What was the kind of mental state that you were dealing with yourself? You don't have to go into details if you don't want, but just give us the general picture. Was it just life was hard, or were you dealing with stuff?
I think it was a bit of everything. Like, so I had a girlfriend at the time, and then we broke up. That was a big thing.
Right. So there was a heartache.
Yeah, heartache, because it was like I think homesickness as well, if that's the way you want to describe it, from moving from my mum's, leaving all my friends, coming to London, and then like that girl was the only person, like it was her, and then
Right, so she was everything.
Yeah.
You relied on her.
yeah,
Yeah.
So, like,
so when it ended,
Yeah.
it was like I'm alone in a strange city.
yeah.
Are you a Londoner?
Like I lived in London till I was about 7,
Yeah.
and I moved when I was 7 till I was about 16, and then came back, and now I'm 22.
Right, and were you living in another town, or were you living in a village?
I was in Gloucestershire, It's like a
What in the city of Gloucester?
city of Gloucester, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know it. So that's where your mates were. When you came over here, maybe because of her, you didn't get such a wide group of friends. That can happen if you're with someone.
Yeah, I think so. But then also like the people that I was friends with, no, and some of them I've reconnected with some of them, but because I had quite a tough like maybe 12 years old to like 16, it was quite tough. Like a lot of domestic violence in my house and stuff like that. Bad time at school. So I think that kind of started to catch up to me. It's kind of like I've never, even like the last year, like I've thought about it, like I've never really spoken about it to like properly. So it's like I think like them kind of things is coming back. It's kind of like a lot of things in one that it felt like.
And when you decided to have a bit of therapy and do the
So
CBT,
my mum just referred me.
oh, was it your mum?
Yeah.
Your mum was like, you need this. Let's give it a go. How easy was it for you to get used to how they were doing the therapy and stuff like that? Did it feel good to do it, or was it? Did it take you a while to get used to what they were doing with the therapy?
At the start, I was a bit uncomfortable, but I
Because
think
it wasn't your choice, was it? It was your mum
No,
saying you should do this.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think because it was on the phone, after the first session, it's like, okay, this person's not face to face to me. I can just talk on the phone and just speak freely. So I kind of just gave it a chance, and I would just be honest about what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, and then that's when I think it was working. Because if you're not being honest, how are you gonna get help, really? So, and she was really good at it.
In terms of speaking about it, getting it out, trying to work it out in your head, do you know what you were using the therapy for? Do you know what you were hoping to get out of it? Because I suppose that's half the thing of going to therapy. Is like, where am I going to take this? Where do I want to go with it? Are you still trying to work that out?
I think at the time, if I could put myself back in that position, I would probably just say it was just to not feel how I feel. Like,
Oh, really?
I just don't want to feel like this. Help me not feel like this. So
you were probably at rock bottom.
oh yeah, I was a mess. I was a mess, man. I really was. I was. So
How long did it take you to work out that you were in a mess? Like, were you in a mess for a while before you said to yourself, I'm actually in a mess?
No, I think I realised about 3 or 4 months, because like I did things like, I don't know, like it was like moments like I would like erupt. That's how it felt, and then I would just make silly decisions, or like, I don't know, cool, like just, I don't know, like verbal abuse to someone, or yeah, just silly, like eruptions. That's how it felt, eruptions, or I'd have a fight or something. Like, so that's when I think I was there one day. I had one of them little scenarios, and then I told my mum like, yeah, I'm a mess, and then she.
That's interesting because you the way you talk about it sounds very thoughtful, and like you understand what was happening.
Yeah.
And you had a handle on why you were doing it. You know, the origin of these eruptions, as you call them. So you obviously didn't like what was going on.
No.
Did you like yourself?
Nah, but I think I've had that problem like my whole life, like just self-belief and like looking in the mirror and liking who's looking back. I think I had that for a long time, only till like recently, like now that I've been back over a year and a bit, 2 years maybe, like, and I've worked on myself, and I can say like there's still obviously I've made mistakes and I regret that. So, but I can look and say that I'm trying. So, yeah.
It's interesting you say that because you're confident in how you express yourself. You know, you're eloquent in describing things. You've made decisions in your life which have given you agency over what's going on, but at the same time, there's this hidden bit, which is that I'm not sure about myself, or looking at myself in the mirror. What is what? Do you think that at the moment where you're at, the age and stage you're at now, do you feel that you're on the way up, away from that feeling, or do you have a fear that you might go back to that feeling?
That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared, like, because I feel like I'm too self-aware sometimes. So like I know, like, maybe one day, obviously I'm still young, so I know like I can go wherever I want to go in life. But obviously I understand in reality it's not easy, and like the system doesn't want you to get there. So I feel like if I don't know how long it might be if God willing that doesn't happen, and I'm confident that's not going to happen, I don't reach my potential or just get to like that freedom of, I don't know, like just freedom, that's what I value, then I feel like I'm worried that I'll just crumble. That's what I am scared of, that definitely.
And so it's part of what you're doing with the boxing, with the therapy. Is it all about putting the defences in place, just locking things down so you don't go backwards, you don't slide backwards, there's backstops, there's things to keep things moving forwards. Is that kind of what you're aiming for?
Yeah, I think with the boxing it is about keeping myself in check. Like, I think that is what it is, keeping me like all this pent up whatever, getting that out and just staying on the straight and narrow. And then with the therapy and mental health kind of passion that I have, that's kind of that's the kind of career I want to take. So as long as I can keep working to that, and at least I've got that to keep me like ticking over.
What about with the people you love, the people who are important in your life, your mum, your dad, family, or your best mates? How do you talk to them about everything we've been talking about? Is it all out there? Are you good at sharing? Are there certain people you rely on as like a listening post?
Yeah, I rely on my mum, definitely my mum.
Right, she's a good listener.
She sugarcoats sometimes, but she's always.
That's what mums are for, to make you feel better.
Yeah, she's always there. Like, and I've got a friend. To be fair to him, like when I was going through the like heartache and that, he was there because he could relate. So
the thing is, we've all been there. Everyone's had their heart broke.
At the time, I didn't know that at the time. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm good now. I understand. You think you're the only one in the world when it happens, don't you? You think every song you hear is about you. But it's a universal feeling. We've all been completely destroyed by love. Oh my goodness.
So I think, my mum definitely, but I don't talk to them like about what I've said here, like, oh, I'm scared and then I'm gonna crumble because I'm not gonna reach where I want to get. I don't know. I just never said that.
Yeah. Or maybe you don't have to. Maybe they know you.
Maybe they know.
I mean, how much do you think of yourself, given what you've described about your life? How much have you kind of, for your own safety and your own sense of self, how much are you an island? It's like, I just need to take care of myself because I need to just be able to rely on myself, not other people to help me out.
Yeah, that's me. Like, because I'm an oldest sibling, oldest grandchild. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm it's me. I have to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah, I have to do it. Like, there's no one to rely on. Like,
so there's a feeling of responsibility.
Yeah, 100%. There's no one to rely on. I've never gone up, like, even like when I look back when I was younger, there'd be people, you have a little argument in school, I'm going to get my brother, and I'm going to get my cousin. I'm like, no, I got no one. It's just me. Like, so I feel like, it's just me. Like, I have to do it. I'm happy with that response. I don't mind. That's just how my cards are dealt. I have to do it for myself. I have to learn things out myself.
So you've got a certain sort of not fatalism, but acceptance of life is life.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the cards you get dealt,
Mm-hmm.
and you just have to work with them.
Yeah, definitely.
What about your siblings?
Yeah.
Do they look up to you? Are you like a big guy for them? And do you try and give them some of the lessons that you've learned yourself?
Yeah, my siblings are like, they mean the most to me out of everyone. I've got two younger brothers, 2 younger sisters.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so I tried, my brother's like 19 now, so I tried to give him lessons. We're so different though, so he's quite stubborn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's so stubborn. Yeah, so.
It's like, yeah, you can tell me what you want, bro, but...
Yeah.
So if you've got certain goals to hit, you want to change job, Samuel, is there anything else that's like a definite, I want to get to that point?
I think, like family, definitely a family. Obviously I'm a bit young now, so I'm not too worried about it. And just like, yeah, travel, just freedom. That's what I care about, freedom. I want to be able to, like if I want to not go into work tomorrow, I want to be able to do that without any consequence. That's not to say like you should be complacent and lazy and not do anything, but just that day you just don't want to go, then don't go. Like, and nothing's going to happen. Like, I just want to be free from stress and the system, really. That's it. Like, everyone says this, but yeah, I'm not free from that. I still have to do like work in a job I don't like just to make ends meet, and that's even though I still live under my parents' roof and stuff, and I'm still having that pressure, like. So, but obviously I'm young. Like everyone has to do that at the start to get to where you want to get to. So I understand that as well. It's just when you're in the moment, it's difficult to think, oh, when I was young, I wish I did. Like, that's fine to say that now in hindsight, but you're not in there now, so. It's different. It's a different time.
What about your mates, the people who you like to hang out with, or the people you respect? Are you all at the same point? Are you all having the same kind of issues?
To be fair, I've got a couple. I can think of a few. Like they think the same way as me, definitely, and we've had conversations about it, and it's quite overwhelming. Like, because like there's a group of 4 of you, and you're all thinking like you still want to rip your hair out. You don't know what to do. Like. You're all trying different things, you don't know what to do. And then it's mad because I have different friends, like different groups. And then there's that group that are like me, and then there's that group that just don't care. Like, they just get day by day, like, just not really stressing about anything.
So that's the way they deal with it, is keep it in the present, don't worry about tomorrow, just make today happen.
I don't think they even think about what I'm thinking about.
Yes.
So I don't think they couldn't even comprehend it.
And is there anyone who is just like cruising through life and doing super well and is seemingly a success?
I can think of, I don't think he's like, he's not cruising because he's not. But he's creating freedom, definitely. I've got a friend, he's been traveling in Asia for 4 months now.
Wow.
So yeah, every morning I get up and he sent me a video on the beach. So yeah, that's Harvey. Harvey and his girlfriend. So.
Man.
Yeah.
So he's creating freedom, and you want to create that same kind of freedom.
Yeah, but I want it to be like I can come back, and because when he comes back, it's going to be tough for him, definitely. But then it's worth it because of like the experiences that he's had. So I think I just don't think, because he's set where he wants to be. He's an electrician. He's happy with being an electrician, and I think that's just what he's going to be. Yeah. But obviously, I'm not in that. I'm not happy with where I'm at. So I feel like I need to create a bit of foundation, a bit of stability first, and then I can do those kind of things.
Do you know what the perfect outlook? I mean, it sounds like actually not only putting things in place for your freedom, but it sounds like with the therapy, with the sorting out how you think about life and how you think about yourself, that's also you're already winning at that. You already had some success. You know what that feels like. does that give you a sense of confidence? You know that thing when he said, I look in the mirror and I've never been quite sure about myself and I've suffered from confidence. Do you feel, when you look in the mirror now, it feels different?
Yeah, sometimes, but obviously I'm only human. I still have, and everyone has their own insecurities, so there's still days I'll be like that. Like, I look and I'm just not happy, but compared to what it was, it's a lot better. Like, I feel like I've learnt a lot, and I've kind of got more of a plan of what's going on. So I think, in that sense, then yeah. But obviously I'm normal. I'm only human. Like, sometimes I look and I'm not happy. Like, that's just normal.
I think we all have.
Yeah,
I think we all
normal.
have those days.
Yeah.
We all have those days. But it kind of sounds like you've got momentum at the moment. I mean, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it like you would say your mum.
Yeah.
But from what you've said, it sounds like you are making decisions that are going to make your life go in the direction you want to. It's you're kind of doing it. You're kind of making it work, aren't you?
It doesn't feel like it, if I'm being deadly honest. Like, it really doesn't. Because I think, for me, the main thing in my mind right now is just getting out of the job. Because I think I've been in this kind of job for so long, I need a change. And nothing changes until something changes. So I think until that happens, then I'll start to feel that feeling that you're saying. So that's just being honest. Like, I think compared to like a year ago, I've put more things in place to make that happen. So I guess if you look at it like that, then yeah, then there's a bit more momentum in that part.
You're not slapping yourself on the back, are you? You're being quite careful. Is it because are you just being honest with yourself, saying, look, this is going to take some time.
Yeah.
This can't be hurried, and if I jump too far, it's not going to help me.
I just
In the way that you say to you think about it.
Yeah, I just think it's just honesty. Like, it's not that like if I jump too, like I'm not worried about that. Like, I just think I'm being honest.